Everyone talks about the women's biological clock, the race against time to produce babies before the dreaded geriatric pregnancy or, worst case, a complete inability to have kids. But no one talks about the male biological clock. Now, this isn't about having kids. No, it's the race against time before you stop doing cool guy shit. Because once you hit a certain age, your ability to take big risks and do genuinely cool shit diminishes greatly. Think about cool guy jobs: fighter pilot, special forces, airline pilot, bomb tech, rockstar, surgeon, entrepreneur, or elite athlete. I also call them rockstar professions. They're the sort of jobs that give you aura, where you walk into a room and people either say, "Thank God you're here," or "Holy shit, that guy's here." The jobs where Ron Burgundy would say, "You're kind of a big deal." They're the kind of jobs that are either hard to get into, hard to do, dangerous, or take a very long time to get into. To be a fighter pilot in the US, you need to start your pilot training before your 33rd birthday or get a waiver to 35. The average age for entering flight school is 23. The window to start is basically your 20s. Miss it and the door closes permanently. US Special Forces entry window is 20 to 36. Navy SEALs, 17 to 28. Army Rangers, 17 to 34. Australian SF has an upper limit of 45, but if you apply past 32, you'll get some pointed questions in your screening board. As an airline pilot, you must retire from commercial airline flying at 65, and pilots who start after 40 will likely never make captain. They will just spend their careers as first officers. To be an elite athlete, start early or don't bother. The NBA peak is 27 to 28. The average NFL player is 27 years old. Speed and power athletes tend to peak by their mid-20s. Endurance athletes can peak into their 40s, but by 30, most professional athletes are either at or past their ceiling. Surgeon. This is where experience compensates for physical skill deterioration, and they often peak in their careers between the ages of 45 and 50, but they often spend their 20s in med school and their 30s honing their skills and knowledge. Good luck being a rock star if you don't play in a band for 10 years. Look at Alex Hormozy. If he stayed in his white-collar consulting job, would he be the multi-hundred-millionaire CEO he is today? What would have happened if he had waited until he was more established in his career or the time was right? It's hard to sleep on a gym floor to start a business if you have a mortgage, a wife, and kids. My point is that you have a limited time to achieve your dreams, and things like the wrong relationship at the wrong time, mortgages, car loans, kids, and holidays can often be the trap that stops you from taking big risks in life. Whether that's starting a business or joining the military to blow shit up, jump out of planes, or fly them. Not saying cool guy shit is for everybody, but if you have that dog in you, that fire in your gut that says you want to do cool shit, you better have a crack before it's too late and you ease into a middle age of mediocrity and regret for the things you didn't attempt. In middle age, you can live a life you love, having achieved something you're proud of, looking back on the years you did your job to the best of your ability. No one can take those accomplishments away from you. Or the alternative, you're soft and out of shape, unaccomplished, with the bank owning your car, your house, your life. You didn't take a risk, but you risked everything you ever dreamed of for a 100% chance of being mediocre. If you still have time left and you want to do something, do it before it's too late. And if it is too late, find some purpose that gives you energy and go for it anyway. I'd rather die trying than succumb to my fate knowing that I didn't even have a go. That was my essay on the male biological clock. I wrote it. I didn't write it. I feel like you have to say that these days. But if you enjoyed that, please check out my other video right here. Thanks for watching.